welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment. So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And now the Los Angeles starters. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jackson Hayes. And it's James in at the power forward position. And for Dallas, they've got Klay Thompson. Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie in at the 2. All right, Grant, a matchup of the elites tonight. Two Titans clashing in this one.
Oh, my. B.A., I mean, there's no shortage of stars on either side of the ball. These tend to be statement games, sending a message by imposing their will.
Now here's Irving. From deep three-point range, drains the triple.
Well, his flair for the spectacular has you holding your breath every time Kyrie has the ball.
Finney-Smith passes to Reeves. Now here's Doncic. Oh, swiped away. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Christie. He's covered by Reeves. On the break. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. I asked him how they plan to deal with Luka Doncic, and he said, look, we all know what Luka can do. He'll get his points, but we can't let him take over. We have to maintain our focus on defense for every minute of all 4 quarters.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
Now here's Irving. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
With 3 steals in the night, he helped them in a big way.
And the shot goes down.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Inside, here's James. And it's James with the jam.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
And the dunk by Gafford.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
There's the block. Up top, Davis. Check by James. Kept alive. And is blocked. Outside, Finney-Smith. James, outside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night. And the Mavericks making a change here. Lively's checked in. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Finney-Smith. Connect's checked in for Reeves. And Vincent is subbed in for Doncic.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Mavericks trail by 4. Pass to Davis. Back to Irving. Nails the wide open jumper. Irving's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Connect, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. And that one's good. James. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Lively. Davis with it. Here's Christie. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. Fires in the triple. Give him 8.
Irving knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
So for Dallas, Washington's checked in for Davis. Exum comes in for Klay Thompson, and it's Dinwiddie in for Christie. And the Lakers also making a switch. Milton's checked in for LeBron. And here's Connect outside. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
A go-to shot for Connect. You know, he takes pride in burying these long-range missiles.
To the inside, trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Takes a 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Exum right side. Ooh, poked away. Milton with it. Irving picks him up. Now the Lakers moving it up. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Well, scouts were buzzing about Connect's ability to attack the rim with a ton of ferocity. Now we see it in person.
Mavericks trail by 9. Outside Irving. Pass to Dinwiddie. Will it go? And the layup is good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles. And that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
The free throw off from Milton. And this game could be meaningful for both teams, Clark, in terms of playoff position.
I think you're right, and that's why I expect a real heated battle. I mean, no team wants to back into the playoffs. You want to come in on an uptick and playing good basketball.
And so it's the Lakers with it after the basket by Dallas. And book it for Vanderbilt.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And Dallas calls time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Mavericks trail by 9. Now the Lakers moving it up. Outside Milton. Over Irving. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Milton's got his second basket. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Shot from 12, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Boy, with good mechanics and a nice high release point, Washington has a pretty advanced mid-range game.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Dallas has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And he lobs it up. Lively shot is off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's connect. Again, the Lakers.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Milton against Irving. Out on his own on the break. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Milton for three. The shot, no good. Mavericks trail by 11. Dinwiddie passes to Washington. Puts it up from 12. And too long on the shot.
Nice work defensively. Meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
It's stolen by Washington. The pull-up jumper. And Lively with a basket on the assist by Washington.
That's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
That free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. It's Los Angeles leading by 9. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Connect, and it's Hayes in at the 5. Now here's Doncic. 17 points for him last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
Here's Gafford. He had 10 points in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Connect. Defended by Thompson. From the elbow. Davis with a rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
It's stolen. And here's Hayes. And there's the lob. Stolen by Dinwiddie. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel. We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. And Davis has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. 8-point game. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Zero hesitation from Reeves that time. He never lacks confidence.
Pass to Gafford. And here's Davis. He's marked by Finney-Smith. AD doing what he does.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone. But the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Here's Dinwiddie following the score by Los Angeles. Pass to Davis. Back to Dinwiddie. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 8. Hayes finds Doncic. Outside Finney-Smith. James against Davis. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Davis. From outside the arc. And the Mavericks, another three.
Working it to the open teammate that time. Excellent awareness from Davis.
Doncic outside. Stolen by Gafford. Here's Dinwiddie. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Reeves, the pass to Doncic. From 11 feet away. Misses off the right iron.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Hayes. Doncic passes to James. And slam dunk by James.
In attack mode. We've seen this from James now for what, 2 decades?
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks.
You know, he could see his squad was losing momentum, losing steam. Smart timeout to let them catch their breath and reset.
And making the right applause for your junior defense crew.
So for Dallas, Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Washington comes in for Thompson. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Irving. Give him 8 points now. On the break. Here's Hayes. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. And now a 7-point Los Angeles lead. Down low. Here's Lively. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Here's Washington. He had 9 points in his last time out. Pass to Christie, 6 on the shot clock, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. Vincent's checked in for Finney-Smith. And Milton subbed in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Milton. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Reeves with the ball. Irving picks him up. The shot by Reeves, no good.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Washington passes to Irving. Takes the 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And stolen by Irving. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Christie. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Dallas shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Exum's checked in for Washington. .136 left in the first half of this one. Here's Reeves. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Reeves has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, I tell you what, when Reeves is focused in, I mean, he's tremendous.
Irving looking around. The Lakers with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Hachimura outside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Washington's checked in for Dallas. Connect's checked in for the Lakers.
A native of Japan, Hachimura continues to demonstrate why he was a lottery pick in 2019.
Now here's Irving. Give him 8. Hey, he's looking good so far. 4 for 8 from the field.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
To the wing, right side. It's intercepted. Exum outside. Pass to Christie. Jacks up a 3. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
A heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
And you got to love this Connect kid. Started at a smaller Division I school, transferred up to play big-time college hoops, and now he's here.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Blocked!
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Count it.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Hachimura from long range. Knocks down the long J. Hachimura's got 6. And so that's the end of the first half. The Lakers on top, up by 6. And we'll be back right after this.
52.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 13 points and 1 assist. What you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
What you like is many of their baskets come off assists. That's a sign of a team that's working together and functioning at a high level. No need to have this hero ball when I'm going to shoot and no one else is going to get the ball. Nope, they moved it, and we'll see if they can keep it up in the second half.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Mavericks?
They were undisciplined, turning it over way too much. Poor ball handling, lazy passing. These guys have to be counting their lucky stars that this game has not gotten away from them.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. They've got Kyrie Irving. Klay Thompson is out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Christie in at the 2 spot. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Lively with the bucket.
You got to appreciate Kyrie Irving's court awareness, outstanding, finding open teammates.
Benny Smith passes to Reeves. Here's Hayes. Gafford with the block. And they'll keep possession. Count it. 7 points in the game.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Mavericks trail by 6. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Now here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. Here's James. There's the strength of the king.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Irving, the pass to Lively. Gafford with the ball. He's defended by Hayes. Now Thompson. He shoots. And a slam dunk by Lively.
right at the rim. That's where Lively loves to get his opportunities.
James outside. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
So for Dallas, Anthony Davis comes in for Lively, and it's Dinwiddie in for Irving. Dinwiddie passes to Gafford. Now Thompson. Shoots. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got his 4th assist with that last one. Pass to James. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from James.
Boy, LeBron just continues to perform at a very high level, which is simply incredible when you consider his age.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting a double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the paint. Here's Davis, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
Hachimura's checked in for Finney-Smith. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Doncic. Pass to James. Back to Doncic. Over Dinwiddie. Again, the Lakers score.
No matter what you throw at Doncic, he'll adapt. Nice shot there.
The Mavericks have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Now here's Davis. Gafford with the ball. Dinwiddie outside. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. And Davis slams it home.
Davis playing big. Love to see that. Creating extra scoring opportunities as a result.
Here's Doncic. Luka! Despite the tight D.
So effective from mid-range. He's never questioned about taking that shot.
Pass to Gafford. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Hayes. It's James on the wing. Give him 20. Now Hayes. He's guarded by Gafford. Hayes, the pass to Reeves. From deep, here's Doncic. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Davis. AD beasting down low.
Davis really going up strong once he's near the basket. Love seeing him do that.
Here's James. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow. James has got 22. Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 6. And Dallas calls time here. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
With the amount of damage he's doing inside, a defensive adjustment must be made.
For Dallas, Washington's checked in for Gafford, and Exum subbed in for Christie. And Los Angeles making a change here. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Washington. Vanderbilt with the block. And they get it back. They retain possession. The 3 from Thompson. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
Well, that's exactly the guy you want to set up. I mean, Clay.
Wow! LeBron making some noise.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Dinwiddie passes to Thompson. Here's Washington. Over Vanderbilt. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Washington's got his second bucket on the night.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
You know, Clark, 2024 saw Anthony Davis make his return to the All-Star game.
And really, B.A., such a pleasure to see him back on the court, healthy and producing. That's not been an issue. The issue has been him being hurt and not being able to be on the court. But he's a perennial all-star when he's healthy and playing and doing exactly what he's done throughout his career at both ends, be a dominant center.
Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Kyrie Irving comes in for Dinwiddie. Irving, the pass to Washington. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third quarter here. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson outside. Here's the second effort. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Doncic. Outside Irving. Pass to Thompson. Washington against Vanderbilt. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Washington's got 6.
Collecting plenty of second chance points this half. That alone can keep a team in a game.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Good timeout call right there. Looked like the guys were gassed. Heavy legs out there for sure.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the third quarter. Back to Vincent. And the layup is good. Vincent's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, Connect is used to just finishing plays, so seeing him share the wealth is encouraging.
Here's Exum. Good work there as it goes.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
From 18 feet away, offensive board. Here's Vincent. Tipped. Here's Washington, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Christie's checked in for Dallas. Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. Finney-Smith comes in for Luka Doncic. Here's Thompson. Give him 8 points now. Outside Irving. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Following the score by Los Angeles. Washington outside. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Has to connect. Now the Lakers moving it up. Vincent outside. Here's Finney-Smith. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
Defensively, keep talking, right? Keep helping each other. We get the rebound. Don't get in an early pick and roll.
And Jason Kidd telling them what it's going to take. All 5 guys communicating out there.
Well, and calling for the early pick and rolls, you can really get some clean looks that way before the defense ever gets set.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Jackson Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward position. Now here's Hayes. And the baseline jumper, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Finney Smith, perfection, beautiful stroke. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Really good work by Finney Smith there to get himself in position, doing the work before the shot, and once he gets the ball, he's good to go.
Knocked away. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul of the game. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. Doncic is checked in for Los Angeles. And the Mavericks with possession here. They trail by 3. Out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Pass to Reeves. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Davis against Hachimura. Doncic passes to Hayes. 4 on the clock. Now Hachimura gets the 3 to fall. And now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Second team foul.
Lakers on D. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Good contest. Can't let them have open shots from mid-range.
And here's Reeves outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Reeves punches that one home, showing off the athleticism.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. 9-point game. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Those are the kind of plays that win you games. Really savvy D, and give him credit for looking to go straight up the court with it.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Gafford. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. To win the run, it's tipped.
Important that Hachimura continues to make an impact on the defensive end. Terrific block right there.
Back to Doncic. 3-pointer. Oh, a big 3-ball from Luka Magic. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of him. He's hit a pair of 3s each half, making a significant impact.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And Los Angeles making a change here. James is checked in.
One shot.
Well, Clark, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have changed coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, BA, changing the coach still seems to be the default button that most teams like and are more comfortable pushing.
Here's Reeves, following the score by Dallas. James outside. And Davis with the block.
You don't know exactly where Davis is. He's going to deny your shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. From deep, here's Doncic. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And looking to shoot as many 3s as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, But, man, playing to win and being aggressive, even with the lead, as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
What an unbelievable offensive performance from him tonight. I mean, it's been crazy fun to watch him just go off. I mean, the defense had no chance. He just kept scoring over and over again.
Well, they are playoff bound with him rounding into form and playing some of his best basketball. They just got to continue to play together, and we'll see if he's able to keep playing at this level. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break, and it wasn't a very happy huddle. Coach told the team, quote, "We need to be better with the ball. We're committing too many turnovers. It's hurting us." Back over to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. All alone on the break. Ooh, look at Davis hustling up court. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Finney Smith checked in for the Lakers. And Dallas also making a switch. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Got a piece of it. Hachimura with the ball. Irving picks him up. Here's James. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Mavericks trail by 13. Irving finds Lively. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Finney Smith passes to Hachimura. Here's James. Oh, great focus from James.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
2 minutes.
And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Lets it go from 11. James with the rebound. The Lakers lead by 11. Here's Reeves. Again, the Lakers.
I love watching Reeves do his thing from the mid-range area. He's got a smooth package.
Irving up top over Vanderbilt, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Irving's got 14 points now in the second half. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. Here's Finney Smith, and the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Irving. And he lobs it up to the rim. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Lively got served up a big opportunity, and he ate it up.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're up by 9. 1:05 left in the final quarter. Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Reeves. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Thompson. Another one falls for Dallas.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
And finished off by Hayes.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago, rejected by James.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
Klay Thompson pulls down the board. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy. He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. And here they come. Here's Christie. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough. So we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.